Friends, so it's me again here at Thornton Hyundai here in Lithia Springs. Just want to go over the interior of this Genesis GV80 3.5 liter turbo. Again, just a V6 engine that goes really fast. We're getting about 375 horsepower, 391 pound per square feet of torque. Okay, that's very impressive for a vehicle this size. If you're wondering about the size, we're talking about somewhere of about a BMW X5. Also we're probably talking about an Audi Q7. All right, so as we're doing this here, I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle. Notice it's bringing me up because as we actually open the doors, it actually had an extended seat as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm out here on Thornton Road, nothing but traffic. Notice as we close the doors, go ahead, Frank, close the door. As we close the door, what happens is that the environment actually belongs to us at this point. So what's happening is that this is the height and level of this vehicle. It's one of the highest tiers. There's an actual active noise cancellation system in here. So what's actually happening is that as soon as we shut these doors, the vehicle began letting out a very low frequency tone to actually omit what's happening out on the outside. Now, it does such an amazing job of it that we actually have technology to allow sirens to play within the vehicle when the vehicle detects that there's an actual siren playing outside the vehicle itself, of course. Now, just a few things about the vehicle. I don't want to really wreck your brain in terms of all the amazing features that it has. But here we have a full digital instrument cluster. That just means where your odometer sits and where the miles per hour sits. It's actually really cool because it actually has an infrared system here that's actually tracking my eye movement to create a 3D image of what's happening right here inside of this digital instrument cluster. Also, I'm also looking at a heads-up display as well. Things that keep the vehicle safe, things that make it convenient. So right now, I can see miles per hour. Well, great. I can also see the speed limit that's on the street that we're on. I can also see the radio station that's playing. I can also see if I'm in an adaptive cruise, what my desired speed versus what the actual speed is to keep me a distance away from the vehicle as we're driving. Now, taking a look here, we have a 12.3 inch digital instrument audio infotainment system. Notice here it actually uses this nice user interface here, as well as a beautiful jewel design here that they're keeping in line with the Genesis brand. Now, as you're seeing here, like I said, everything here is soft close features, and as I stated before, this is actual real wood. In addition to that, you'll see it has a beautiful graphic user interface here we call a GUI. It actually shows you anything that you want to see. I typically keep mine on auto, and it actually uses everything it needs to do to actually get me where I want to be. Now, there's actually 3 climate zones here. There's mine, there's the passengers, and there's also in the back seat as well. They have their own climate control system, which can actually be blocked out by you as well, say if you have small children. Notice here we have a dual opening sunroof. So what actually happens here is that this sunroof opens. The back is actually more or less just for what I like to say, space. It actually gives it a very much more roomy interior, but with this vanilla beige, as you can see, on top of this diamond quilted perforated leather, it's very impressive. Even within this, you're going to see here, Hyundai is #1 in safety. Everything here is based around the safety of what's making it easier for the driver to keep the eye on the road. So we're talking about front collision assist, rear collision assist and detection, lane keeping, lane following assist, adaptive cruise control, rear cross traffic collision assist and detection. And these are features that are base in this vehicle. So safety is our standard right here at Hyundai. The best thing I can tell you at this point, I know that you've listened to me talk for about 10 minutes. Come and take the test drive with me. I'm sure that you'll love the ride. It actually has technology that only Hyundai is pioneering right now, inclusive of the road preview with a adaptable suspension. So the vehicle actually maps out what's happening on the road, and it actually adapts the suspension so that the cabin always stays level. It always keeps the client in mind. This isn't any type of technology that none of us can't use. I look forward to seeing you, my friend, and you have a great day.